This video we're going to look at Snag and how 5 different teams that had really good seasons offensively, how they used it, when they used it, and what kind of defenses they were looking to use it against. We'll also look at a few different tags that were really explosive and some good things that I think can help complement this, as well as how different teams used it on short yardage and goal line throughout this past season. First look that we're going to look at is just 2x2 in the open field right here. As you can see, Western Kentucky pushed that back, going out there to the flats. You can have a snag, corner, backside. There's a few different things they do. Right here on this one, it's a little jumbled up. Not sure exactly what they're doing, but right here, as you can see, this backer's rolling out right there. It almost looks like man-to-man. As this ball is snapped, you can see there's a vertical push. Quarterback catches it almost like his eyes are sliding over there. He doesn't like it. The numbers aren't great. We got 3/2, so he ends up going over here to the backside. You see this snag. There's the corner on him. That linebacker that pushed out is all the way out there. And whenever you look at that, it's 2x2 snag, or anytime you run a snag, that guy is typically the man beater. This spot right here, the flat route, it's typically not going to be it unless you're getting a rub right there, and then you could possibly have something backside. So right here, good job by the quarterback. He diagnoses man-to-man with that motion. So right there, he knows he's got to win on this corner. High angle right there, so then he can throw him down. Good job right here by the slot receiver stepping on this defender's toes, breaking that high to the corner. You can see that quarterback's getting it out. He knows he's got that space to throw him to the sideline. Lets it go. Good accurate ball, and you see him starting to adjust. So good throw right here, knowing it's man-to-man. No safety help. Throw that thing away from the defender. Pretty good pace on the ball right there. Puts it on his chest. Big explosive play there against UTSA. So again, right here, whenever you're getting that guy sliding out, again, you got a flat route, you got a snag, you got a corner, and right there, that corner is going to be your man beater on this route, and that's what they end up doing right there. His eyes away. He's cover one. Now there's no safety help. Throw that guy away from the defender. Good throw and catch right there for a big first down. Another look here from West Kentucky. They're sending this to the boundary right here. You got a flat route, you got a snag, and you got a corner right here from the slot. So again, whenever you catch it, and you can see it's a zone based on the way everybody's looking. They're looking at the quarterback too high right here, so you want to probably go to the snag side. Then here to the bottom, you can see he's starting to shake. He's almost running an option route. Don't really like that, so they're going to go right there to the snag. Pressing vertical. If these linebackers are walling and all that stuff, trying to get hands on, keep them out of that seam, then this will open up a lot of times right there for that snag. Right here also as well, if their eyes are on that flat route right there by the back, he's just running an arrow trying to get wide. You can see that gets the corner and that outside backer. Obviously right here, a mix-up. This back right here should have sat on that snag, allow that corner to take right there, but they screwed up. Quarterback always knows, hey, I'm going to hit the snag. That's the progression that we have. One, and depending on who guards him, we go to the next thing. But right there, one, never miss a snag. Boom, puts it right there on his body. Tight turn, try to split those defenders right there. He kind of widens out a little bit. If he can catch that thing, go vertical, fall forward for another 2 at least. Right there, and you can probably get a little bit more on that than he gets. But easy completion. And then, of course, if this guy would have backed up and got over the top of that corner, made it 2-on-1, now we have a flat route. We've got basically a curl, so basically a curl flat happening on that outside backer quickly. Now if this corner stays down, he's low. Now you got that area right there to throw that corner out right there. So one, if this backer's right there, he knows that corner can sit there on that flat, so we're going to go to that corner with that second look. But right there, number one's open, take it. Easy completion right there on a 1st and 10. Another look here from West Kentucky. This one I really like. Again, you got a corner right here. You got the snag. You've got a flat route. Over here to this side, I really like what they have. They got a snag again right there. Then they've got a basic right there into that window. So as a quarterback, you can see he catches it. We're looking for this snag. This backer right here is pushing him pretty hard too. That window is pretty tight right there. So right there, you got a high-low on this backer. If this inside backer is making that window that tight, now obviously if he would have stayed here on the hash, he would have been able to drill that ball right there to him. But right there, he's getting so wide. So this is where that basic comes in. So he's running that basic. If he gets wide right there and stops that snag, now there's your throw right there to the basic, which is exactly what they see. This Mike pushes to it. He vacates the middle of the field. There's the basic. He just puts his foot in the ground. He's rolling, trying to get friendly. That ball's out. Great catch right there. Extends in the middle of the field and makes a play. So right there, this is really a tag that I would like to run with this snag a lot of times, because if that Mike pushes to it, that window's tight, get back to the middle of the field with that basic good throw and catch right there for a big play against Marshall. Here's another look here, a 2x2 look. There's tight end receiver. They're running a snag over here, backs releasing, double slants over here. On this one, to me, it looks like quarterback sees that there's a lot of space over here. Corner's off. We're going to read this double slant. 1, 2. If you don't like this side right here with the numbers, which as you watch it played out, he's dropping. He's going to the flats. This could be open right there with that snag. But right there, he liked that space. And you look out there with the numbers, there's a lot more guys, a lot less space down here. A lot of space here for this double slant. Quarterback catches it, eyes go straight to it, feet are ready to throw already. He sticks that outside leverage on that corner. He's hanging it all right there. Throw that slant, put on his body. Good throw right there. Puts it on his body where he's able to just roll up field. He's supposed to play there for West Kentucky. Here's a look for Mississippi State out of 2x2 against Alabama. Again, snag, corner, flat route, double slants over to the backside. And right here, I believe what the quarterback sees is they're going to be hot, or this guy is so far off that you basically have an uncovered receiver. So right here, instead of running this snag over to this side, he decides, hey, I'm going to take this uncovered receiver. If I catch it, one of these guys drops out to it, and the slant's not there, I can always come back to that snag late. All right, but right there, he sees man-to-man. These guys are blitzing right there. We're hot to that side. Gets this ball out, get a completion. That's what they do right there. Make this safety come down and play. Make him tackle. Puts it on his body. Good, accurate football. Again, not the biggest play, but it's one of those things where if you can just get the ball in space enough and make those guys come down and tackle every now and then, you'll make that guy miss and create an explosive play. But right there, seeing hot, seeing the blitz out of 2x2. They don't want to work that snag side because he wants to get that ball out quick and gets it out, puts it on his body. Easy completion, about 4 or 5 yards. This is a look here from Ole Miss, and they really like to do this. We'll see a few other clips in different formations, but they really like to run this concept against man-to-man. And right here you can see he's pushing vertical. He's going snag. He almost pushes up, then he goes out. They're actually sprinting out to it, which then the progression would be 1 on that, 2 to that snag, 3 on that corner right there, trying to get that natural rub. And right here you can see, great job here by this inside receiver, being violent, working through that contact. He's coming right here. If he goes over the top, then they've won right here. And as you can see with the down distance, 3rd and 4, they like calling this on short yardage, 3rd and medium. And right here you can see pushes up, knowing that he's got a little bit of time to sell this. Sticks it, goes flat. He's coming right here, making sure that that guy does not follow on his butt right there with that soft man-to-man. Good job making him go to the top. That ball is out. Right here you can see Corral pushing to the right, which that throw's going to be a little bit easier for a right-handed guy going to the right. Puts on his body right there, easy first down. And now he's rolling right there, trying to take that sideline. So right there, Ole Miss using it as a man-to-man beater. Now obviously, if this guy would have been able to sit tight and run right there, or maybe they switch it off, then you would look for that snag. All right, then you got this corner that can also win against man-to-man right there for your 3rd option. But right there, they won on the very first one. Give it to them. Easy completion right there for a big gain against LSU. Here's a look at it, trips, and this is really the only game that at UCLA really threw the snag concept. I must have seen something against Utah that they really wanted to exploit. But what they do right here is they run the snag, corner, bubble right here. These guys running a little bit of an under, and he's running some kind of an option here to the backside. So I'd assume the pressure would be 1. If this Mike pushes to it, and hopefully we can get that drag and maybe right there sticking back in. So it'd be 1. If that Mike pushes 2, 3. If this snag is guarded outside in, so right here, say maybe he drops back, we've got a chance to throw that bubble. And then we can throw that corner if he's down on that bubble. So right here we'll take a look and see what happens for UCLA against Utah. As the ball snaps, you can see how quickly he's getting out. We want to stretch the defense right there. Pushing vertical, no hands on. Settles down right there. He doesn't go behind, which I'd rather go behind so he can't see it and see both receivers. I'd rather him just slide behind right there and settle up. But as soon as he passes, showing numbers, good ball right there on his face. Tight turn, get what you can right there. Falls forward for another 2 after the catch. Right here, 3rd and 9, still playing a little bit soft. That'll get him down before the sticks here. But again, easy throw and catch. Get vertical, gets close to the first down. Another look here for UCLA against Utah. This time getting a little bit of play action, trying to get these backers to sit in just a little bit more. So when that snag happens, they get on time, he can get vertical, get more off of it. You can see again, flat route right there. He's sliding out, trying to avoid these receivers. As soon as he gets past this defender, showing numbers to the quarterback. Good ball. This time a little bit more space there. As you can see, he's dropping more, trying to get hands-on right there, which obviously he could run that vertical dig in behind that guy, which could also be a really good tag for this route. So right there, as soon as he shows numbers, don't miss him. Puts on his body right there. Tight turn. See if we can get a first down right here on 1st and 10. Gets vertical. Gets another 5-6 yards right there. Falls forward. Really good job by the receiver getting vertical as soon as he catches it. Again, a little bit of a spot, some sort of a flat after the play action right there. Again, don't miss the snag when it's there. He's wide open. Give it to him. Easy throw and catch right there against zone coverage. Here's one of Ole Miss's favorite ways to do this. Right here, they got their H here, almost like a bit of a bunch. Snag, corner, fullback's going to the flats. He's going to fake, and he's helping. Bit of a power pass. He's rolling right there. So 1, 2 on the snag, then 3 on the corner, hoping to beat man-to-man right here. So get a little bit of a zone. So right there, as he's getting the play fake right there, you know he's going to help out with the protection. He's sprinting right there. He's looking 1. This outside backer falls to it, so now he's trying to find that snag. He's going to work back out with the quarterback since he's rolling that direction. Good job by the quarterback finding him, puts it on his body. That ball is tipped up right there, as you can see. There was the progression, put it on him. Boom. If he catches it, he's going to get vertical right there. But right there, just through his hands, wasn't able to catch it. And it's an incompletion right there with the power pass. Another look here for Ole Miss. This time on the goal line against LSU. Again, snag, corner, flat route, faking the run right there, reverse out. Now we're sprinting 1, 2, 3. All right. So here it is, ball snapped. As soon as that ball snapped, he's going as fast as he can right there through his heels, trying to get that rub against man-to-man. A little bit of a fake. He's blocking the D end right there, trying to step up. They're all down blocking that direction. So right there, fake. I'm blocking there. Get around that edge. There's 1, 2, 3. He never has to pass 1. If he's got leverage, give it to him right there. It's pretty easy with your sprinting. Falls in the end zone right there for a touchdown on the power pass snag concept right there that Ole Miss and Lane Kiffin love. We're here on the goal line for UTSA. You can see everybody right here is across the goal line. So right there, it's one of those defenses that a lot of teams will play, and that back of the end zone is very rarely guarded in that instance. So right here, as you can see, ball snapped. Quarterback knows it. I believe they're running slants over here. He gets to the back of the end zone. These guys are switching all this off. Snag, flat route. These guys are jumping that right there. Quarterback knows that back of the end zone is going to be the throw. Right there, puts this thing high. Allows this guy to go up and make a play. Just able to get it before this corner is able to come off. Good ball, good placement, good pace to it. And then a really good play there by the receiver. Goes up and gets it, gets some feet down in the back of the end zone. And you can see if this would have been man-to-man, possibly could have thrown that to the running back. And right here they switched it off well enough that they're not able to throw this snag. So he's tight enough. He knows, hey, back of the end zone is the throw, high and away. It's a 2-point conversion, so he knows he wants to give his guy an opportunity to make a play. So right there, just give you an opportunity. Goes up, makes a play for you right there on the goal line against that defense where you know the back of the end zone is going to be the throw, and they're able to execute. Another look here on the goal line with a team that's just kind of dropping and not finding receivers against snag, corner, flat route. These guys are walling these verticals and then getting too many guys to the flats. A lot of times this could work. So right there, squeeze formation, showing numbers. Get that ball to him. Easy throw and catch right there for a touchdown against zone on the goal line. If this backer's going to wall and those guys are going to get out of there, drop to the flats and not put hands on anybody, that could be a good chance for a big play right there for the red zone goal line if those guys zone it up a lot. And that's what they're able to do right there. Easy throw and catch for a touchdown. Here's a look here from Mississippi State against Memphis. On the goal line, we're not going to quite get into that goal line look right here. They end up running a fade out over here, which is not a bad call as well. Typically, that'd be a good one-high beater, man-to-man beater. Down here, this would be more of your zone beater. You got that corner, you got a snag, and you got a flat route there by the back. Right here, it looks like a lot of zone. Obviously, it looks like a little bit of man up here as well. So right there, they're staring. So right there, we could go there if we liked it, but I think he's liking this zone over here with that safety that far off. So right here, when he pushes vertical, he's releasing to the flat right there. It almost looks like he's check swinging, but right there, he's releasing to the flats. This backer's a little bit too aggressive to get down to it, and this backer right here is not aggressive enough to see pass and push out to that receiver. He's just kind of playing in no man's land. So good job here by the receiver. As you see, quarterback catches it, never missed the snag right there. He just curls around right there. Ball is out. This guy's not driving hard enough to it. Boom, puts it on his body. Tight turn, split those guys, straight in the end zone, and that's what he's able to do right there for a touchdown against Memphis. So again, he likes it because it's zone to that side, the snag side, gets it out on time, puts it on his body. Wide receiver's probably 1,000 times settle on noose, tight turn, get vertical. He's able to get in for a touchdown right there for Mississippi State. Here's a look here from Coastal Carolina out of the twin set. So right here they got two backs. Leave this back in. Snag, corner, running backs going to the flats right there. And this look right here from Georgia Southern. You can see these guys are bringing all these backers. All right, so we're a little bit hot. You get this ball out either there or there. So this defender peels with them. And thank goodness he's able to get that ball out just in time, able to get down and make a play. So right here, they are hot based off of everything right here. He's chipping, getting out. So they're really not in the protection. And then good job here by this outside backer peeling with that guy. But right here, if you're looking, these guys are trying to play this man-to-man, stay over the top. Once he pushes vertical, it might be one of those things where we're trying to switch it off. As soon as he sits, as he's getting blasted Easy, quick throw right there. So free defender on the blitz. Still able to get this completion. Obviously, like to get this a little bit out a little bit quicker, so then he can catch it and hopefully you can put it on his face and he can make something happen for you right there. Here's a look here from Coastal out of a 21 personnel set. There's your fullback, tailback, tight end. So right here, ball snapped. He's going to the corner, flat route, snag right there. We ran this a lot of different ways, especially if you feel like this backer is going to wall right here. So as you're looking at it, again, don't miss a snag. Once he goes flat, he's flying out. So right here, boom, give him the ball right now. So we're late already. If we can stay that ball on him, cool. All right. If he doesn't like it, one thing that I definitely try to have is have this guy run that dig or a curl behind this guy, so that if he is walling hard and then falling to the flats, you have that next window to work with the quarterback. This view right here could give you a little bit of a sense if you were running that basic. Boom, he's walling right there, and then he's falling right there to the snag. And you see you were wanting to throw snag, but now it's too tight. If he would have curled into this window right here, that would have been your next progression, drilling it through that window. Right here, continue to work. Doesn't like this corner, because I think that corner's kind of dropped back to it. Puts it on him right there, low. If you're going to want to miss low, different than want to miss high in the middle. And they'll make a play for just a little bit of a gain. Right here for West Kentucky, they run this and they have a little bit of a tag off it. If you know that these guys are going to fly over with this corner, flat route right here, they actually get a little bit of play action going to the flat. If you know this corner's going to jump it, you know you're one-on-one with this mic, and this mic's pretty aggressive low. You can go vertical right there with some sort of a tag. You also obviously want to run some kind of a smash slot fade to try to keep these guys occupied over here. But if you can get a stop and go on that linebacker, knowing that safety would fly with that corner, that's an awesome play right there. And you can see he's kind of slowing down right there, trying to get him to jump him. Now he knows, hey, it's done. He's breaking corners. Going to take him right there. Now we're running down the middle of the field. Obviously, there's nobody guarding this running back, which right there you'd think this corner would probably jump it. This guy would be one-on-one with that corner. Stop, go on that linebacker, and they're able to beat him right there. Lay the ball up, let your guy go with no safety help. That's what they're able to do right there. A little stop and go or a stutter and go right there on the mic for a touchdown early in the season.